and Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. Really, really pleased with how this one turned out. It's going out today. We've had it for, I don't know, between 9 and 12 months, something like that. We've been working on it for a long time, and it turned out just absolutely awesome. 1885 Emerson. We've rebuilt some Emersons in the past, and they seem to be really, really well-built instruments. Like the guys at this time really knew what they were doing. Listen to this. So nice. Okay, let's check it out. So 1885, so 140 years old. That's awesome. And beautifully refinished. Well done. Refinishing crew. Super ornate legs. Those are always a challenge. And then the pedals in that trim, the pedal trim there, also pretty significant challenge to get that looking so good. But we have our ways. And that big decal, I think, is super classy. Just the whole thing is beautifully designed. They asked that we keep the ivory original because a lot of people do. I don't know what percentage, but it's a fairly high percentage of people that even though these ivories are not in great condition, we did clean them up a little bit, but they were missing their lip, and looks like some of them have been replaced. Like you can see this one looks like a little bit different shade, or it doesn't have the linen underneath, which gives it this like deeper, these others, the deeper ivory color, and this is more of a pale kind of bluish color. There's a piece of linen underneath there that those others have that a lot of times when a key pops off, people just glue it back on without the linen. Okay, let's look inside here. This was a complete rebuild, which is the works. So it got new hammers and dampers and strings and tuning pins and hammer butts and shanks and all of the leather and cloth throughout. Of course, the plate got painted. The pin block was refinished. That is the original pin block, but everything is torqued to the right amount. And the soundboard had a bunch of repairs, had new lacquer put on when the plate was off. Always gratifying to see. Here, I'll show you a few pianos that are at that stage right now, since we happen to be right there. Check it out over here. So all these pianos, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and then there's a couple more in another room where they've all had their repairs here. These are all repairs. New bass bridge there. Lots of soundboard repairs here. And the soundboard's under tension. We put a jack under it to put it under tension to restore tension in the wood, give it a big, rich tone. So this piano had that as well when the plate was off. So you can see there's a handful of repairs. I'll point them out, which is pretty typical. It's pretty much every piano that we redo, they have cracks in the soundboard. So there's one there. There's another one here.
There's no one in your contacts named Cracks. Whose contact info are you looking for?
Nope. There's Siri responding to cracks as I bend over. Hopefully somebody on the other side of that window is not. And this is kind of unique. This plate has a strut that goes up the side there, which helps with tuning stability. Have extra support. I'm not sure what's going on with Siri there.
What's going on?
And then back here, we also, as part of it, we refinished the, ooh, that really moves nicely. Nicely done on the casters. Come back here. Look at this beautiful, speaking of cracks, look at the rear of the piano.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty. That's a big job to refinish all that. Make it look that good. A lot of probably a whole bag of baking soda is what we use to shoot that. It just takes hours to get that totally clean, and then lacquer. It's just a lacquer finish. Those casters are nice. Great sustain, just a great tone, a fun piano to play. Nice touch, kind of on the lighter side, probably. Just a overall rich tone. Yeah, they're gonna be really happy with this piano, and it's ready to go for another 100 years.